it's the right thing to do. We know that God directed us to do it. We're praying for fruit to abound, and so be praying for that. Pray for Sunday, Lord willing. Tomorrow evening, about 5:00, Byron Fox will arrive, and he'll be with us on Saturday, and then he'll be with us all day Sunday and Sunday night. After church, he'll can help us conduct a choir workshop during our choir practice time. And so be praying for all of that. And certainly we're praying for God to do a work with all of those things. Pray for our preacher of the month, Clarence Sexton, pastors Temple Baptist Church in Powell, Tennessee. He's not been well physically as of late. I want to say since he's not been in the pulpit since the end of August, if my memory serves me right. Even when Brother Thomason was here, he made the statement that he'd only been preaching once a week, and Dr. Sexton's been in the hospital, in rehab. Now he's home, but he's really not doing well physically, is my understanding. And so if you please pray for him, that God would give him strength and encouragement. And then we want to pray for our missionaries of the month. Pray for the Medeiros in Hawaii. And we're looking to take a mission trip there next year, if anybody's interested. Be praying for the Medeiros. They're just working hard and seeing fruit, and we thank the Lord for that. And so continue praying for them. Pray also for Dan and Kelly Gill. It was great to have them with us last week. We want to remember Kelly in our prayers as she had fallen and broken her ribs, and it has just really been very uncomfortable and miserable, and so pray for healing and relief. Lord willing, in January, they're transitioning in their ministry. They're going from Milford, Ohio, to Chelsea, Michigan, to do seed line through another church. And so be praying for them as they move and get settled. And then, of course, continue to pray for Emily as she's home for a short time. Let's open up our list here tonight and make just a few notes together. We're praying and trusting the Lord for all of these things and expecting God to work in our nation. On Tuesday, it's a big day for our country. It's a big day for our state. And I encourage everyone to go to the polls and cast their ballots for the things of the Lord. And there's no ideal situation, but of course, you and I, we can choose the best option, right? And there's a lot of things. There's some local battles going on, but at the state level, there's really two issues 1 and 2, that require our utmost attention. These are the issues that people are pouring more money into than anything else, and they're doing so in an attempt to to redefine our state. Dark money. George Soros, if you know anything about George Soros, he is at work to enshrine abortion in our state's constitution. The mutilation of children, the abuse of women, all of these things, it's horrible. And so we want to make sure, personally, I'm voting no on issues 1 and 2. That's just, the other one is legalizing marijuana. And of course, there's debates to both sides of it. And of course, it would make it an uncontrolled substance. And of course, it already is an uncontrolled substance, but, just a lot of things. It would not bode well for our state, for our community. And so be in prayer for all of that and sometime, and Lord willing, very soon. And there's so many things unfolding in the world, but let's be prayerful. Let's be expecting the Lord to do great things. Let's live optimistically, trusting in the Lord. Pray for our state. You see all of our officials here listed, and we're praying for each one. Pray for these in the military. Pray for these folks with health needs. And, of course, we're praying and asking God to work in their lives and to give them grace and healing. And then pray for all of our missionaries tonight. You see them listed in the far right-hand column on the inside of the prayer bulletin. Write down a name here tonight and then pray for her tomorrow. Sue Skaggs is having an operation tomorrow. And for those of you who haven't heard, she had fallen and has a piece of broken bone in her spine that's causing her a great deal of discomfort.